Hello and thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. So today we've got another classic, a Pilsner then, and it's no other than the Pilsner Urquell. Urquell? I used to call it Raquel when I didn't know how to pronounce it. So Urquell, I think it's pronounced. Brewed only in Pilsen, the Czech Republic. I heard a lot of people say, oh, they don't like the country being called Czech Republic. I think they prefer it called in Czechia. Don't know. But it's on the bottle. So this is imported, of course. So a Pilsner then, one of the original Pilsners. It's coming in, I did check on Untapped, but sometimes it's wrong. Well, Untapped's saying 4.4, so it's actually got it on the bottle anyway. Yeah, 4.4, so we're all in agreement there. So it's a 500ml bottle. It's in many supermarkets around the UK. Obviously, if you're in the States or wherever, maybe your foreign section of beers, it'll probably be there, no doubt. Brown bottle, 500ml then. Best before the 9th of February of 2025, so we're okay there. There's the crown. It's got a bit of a story to this, so what I'll do, I'll read it out and try and pour at the same time to save a bit of time. So in 1842, at our brewery in Pilsen, brewer Joseph Groll introduced the world to the first golden Pilsner lager. There was a little bit of smoke there on the opening. We're going to go quite aggressive because get a bit of a head on it, because that's generally what they do in the Czech Republic to get the gas out. Intentional knobhead pour there. 2 finger head, golden in colour. And then soon become the most popular style of beer on the planet. We brewed our Pilsner Urquell at the same brewery using the same recipe for 175 years. Today we still insist on using traditional methods like triple decong. I can never pronounce that word. Decong, doesn't matter. You'll read it anyway. The parallel brewing in a wooden lagering barrels. It takes longer, but it means we never compromise on our taste. Pilsner Urquell's signature flavour balances sweetness from the triple malt and the bitterness they use from their Saaz hops. So Saaz hops in this one. The thick head of a dense wet foam adds smoothness and seals in flavour and aroma, which is kind of what I tried to do. But that's me gassing. I'm not going to get to the aroma. So in every sip of Pilsner Urquell, you'll notice a refreshing crispness from the natural carbonation, then subtle caramel tones, and a clean finish with a pleasantly hoppy bitterness. So anyway, head's gone down to about half a finger of white head. No doubt it will hang around more if you have it on tap in, like Prague or somewhere like that, or Pilsen at the brewery. Aroma. Now, I think I reviewed this back in 2017, along with a bunch of other kind of like really well-known lager brands, and I think I had some Duff bottles back then. It was very skunky kind of thing. So I needed to revisit it. Alright, it's taken a few years later now. Here we are on 2024. Let's give it a go. So there's a slight kind of sweetness coming through. There's a kind of that you're getting that kind of almost like sour, earthy hop character. A little bit of kind of almost like waxy lemon. Very kind of grassy on the nose. Yeah, but then you are getting them traditional malts they use. Not really picking up any kind of subtle caramel at the moment. Maybe that'll come through on the flavour, but it smells very appealing. Nice beer. People will say, "Oh, I can get cheaper beers for this price." Yeah, but for accessibility of a quality lager, you know, it's available everywhere. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I got this particular bottle in Home Bargains. So anyway, we're 5 minutes in. Let's go in. Cheers. Another thing, back in 2017, because I'd been off the lager for a few years back then, I really started on the beer journey kind of 2010. Started getting into craft beer, and by the time I started reviewing 5 to 7 years later, which it was, I become a little bit anti-lagerish, because that's all I ever used to drink, and every kind of lager it's a lager. Obviously, you know, you drink for a few more years, you continue with your your beer journey with your flavours and taste buds and everything like that. Kind of feel I've come full circle with styles of beer like this, and there's a lot of them I've never actually tried before. Obviously, I've tried this many times, along with a lot of other regular brands, but trying this now compared to back then, I really appreciate it more now. Although I did have a Duff bottle at the time, which kind of didn't help. And I've had it quite a few times since that review, and certainly a lot in the last few years. I've really got into the German, Czech type lagers and all that sort of thing. Just where my taste buds have come back round, almost gone full circle, really. Now I appreciate this beer a lot more. Very easy drinking, very clean, very crisp. Obviously, straight out of the fridge as you want it, cold, for a first beer of the day. Here on a Sunday, bank holiday, last bank holiday of the year in the UK, in August. It's in the evening time now. It's my first beer of the day, and it's really hitting the spot. I'm kind of thirsty for some reason. I don't know why. Perhaps I had dinner about an hour or two ago. Kind of palate was like, this is hitting the spot. Very refreshing, as I say, very easy drinking, and then you're getting that you just hit with that SARS hops. Really, it's kind of coming across a little bit oily, very slick, grassy, and I think that really does help with the quality of the beer. They've explained it very well on the commercial description there. I'm getting perhaps a touch of caramel sweetness there, but very minimal. For me, the hops are shining in on this one. And yeah, it's leaving a nice lace in. I'm probably drinking this a little bit too quick, so I'm more than likely going to have a few belches towards the end of the review, or certainly after. But either way, it's worth picking up. I mean, I know they do this in cans in the UK. I think Morrison's do this in cans. It's only bottled in my Home Bargains just down the road, so it's just very convenient. And it's nice sometimes, a bottle of beer, it's kind of losing its kind of sort of thing, certainly within the UK kind of realm these days. So I kind of like that idea. You very rarely see like a double IPA in a bottle these days. Well, it doesn't really happen. But yeah, overall, this is a fantastic beer. If you're used to general lagers and stuff, and you fancy something a bit different, a bit more of quality, then I'd certainly recommend this one, Pilsner Urquell, from the Czech Republic. I'm going to say it again, Czech Republic. So yeah, one of the original Pilsners ever brewed. So yeah, been brewing this for 175 years. So took a long time to brew, but no. joking aside, it's definitely worth picking up. Certainly this time of year when it's really warmer temperatures, shall we say, not hot, because it hasn't really been, there's a little bit patchy hotness, but I like lagers more in the summer months, and they tend to hit the spot. Anyway, what do you think of this? Have you had it before? It's a well-known brand, pretty much anywhere in the UK and throughout certainly Europe, and probably most of Central, South America, North America. Very easy to find, and no doubt in the out in the Southeast Asia and Australia as well. So pretty much global brand, but of a very good quality. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it if you got this far, and if you're new to our channel, please give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.